What's going on, people? It is Irish Gunner HD here. You can call me Irish, and today you're going to be watching some Damavand Peak Rush Defense. And I know this isn't exactly the most popular thing in the world. It's like you kind of just sit back for the first minute or so, like I'm doing here, which is why it's fast forwarded. You spawn in and you sit back for about a minute or two, waiting for the attackers to come at you, bro, or whatever. But um, yeah, it actually ended up being a decent score for me. We won the game. I'm gonna just spoil it because it's not about the gameplay of this video. We do end up winning, but my score in the end actually isn't terrible considering the kind of relatively boring gameplay that you're gonna watch. But I'm gonna get to the topic of the video in a moment. But just upcoming after all this, you see this kind of cluck that's going on right now. I managed to survive it basically. I keep our team alive. But then this happens, alright? So I'm running around, I'm after just kind of recovering from what just happened. I revive a teammate or two, and then I make a big mistake, okay? So I run and do something that I wouldn't usually do. I go, okay, I'm going to go into one of these upwards areas, like one of these kind of watchtower things. I go up and I'm firing and blah blah blah. I'm paying attention to people up in the mountains and stuff. But what I don't notice is Dickhead and Dickhead Jr. but come in behind me. And they basically sit behind me, camp me into this little thing, and what you're gonna see in in sped up motion, is basically I keep getting suppressed because people from the mountainside are snipering at me and shooting machine gun rounds at me and stuff like that. And the guy in front here, who I can't get past, he gets killed, I believe, but he gets revived by his little buddy behind him. And basically for about a minute and a half to 2 minutes of real time gameplay, which is a lot if you think about it, they kind of just trap me in there and I can't get out. And what eventually happens is, as you've seen, the guy lobs a grenade up, kills me, but the other idiot that was trapping me in there revives me, but unbeknownst to him, the roof had obviously been blown off and I was allowed to jump down. But that was the first time I'd actually ever come across something like that. I highly doubt it they recognised me. It's not like they were thinking, oh my god, there's Irish Gunner HD, let's troll him, he's a big famous YouTuber. It's like, I've got just over 120 subscribers, I'm hardly YouTube famous, so I don't know why they were doing that other than to just be dickheads. But they actually went on a series of just being dickheads that whole night. I remember, I believe it was Geigers. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I'm playing with Geigers and Alchemist, also known as Lono B on Twitter, I believe his name is. He's a cool fella, as is Geigers, of course. But Geiger said that he was killing them with one shots all night, so it wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he was up to something dodgy. But anyway, we're nearly halfway into the video and I haven't even gotten into my topic yet. So my topic is assignments and the role they play in actually on the battlefield. So I'm gonna put up on the screen now in order of whatever one that I have on my desktop saved. I've saved pictures of all the assignments I'm going to show you, right? So first off, there's the M416 Specialist. It gives you woodland. Oh, these are, by the way, these are the camos that came out today, or either today or yesterday, for premium members. So I'm going to just walk through these really quickly. The M416, it's a camo for the M416, right? The M416 Specialist, get 100 kills with the M416, 25 Avenger kills, and 15 medical efficiency ribbons, and you get a camo for the M416, okay? Secondly, you have the ACWR Specialist, 100 kills with the ACWR again, disable 15 vehicles, get 15 carbine ribbons, and you get the digital woodland camo for the ACWR. Then there is the JNG90 Specialist, 100 kills again with the JNG90, 50 spot assists with the tugs, and get 15 surveillance efficiency ribbons, and that gives you the navy blue digital camo for the JNG90. Then second from last, there's the M240B Specialist, 100 kills. Once again, it's getting pretty standard with this, with the M240B. Resupply teammates 100 times and get 15 LMG ribbons, and that gives you the Woodland Oak camo for the M240B. Then very lastly is the one that I think most people are probably complaining about if they're like me, the PP9 Specialist, which is get 50 kills with the PP19, or PP19 of course Specialist. Get 50 kills with the PP19 as assault support, engineer and recon, and you get a camo, Desert Strike camo for the PP19. Right, so my problem with this is you've got in the same premium camo kind of add-on content bonus, whatever they choose to call it. You've got M416. What would be the word for, like, to get the M416 achievement? You have to get 100 kills with the M416. But in the same pack, in the same camo pack thing, you've got get kills with the PP19. So what I found tonight when I was playing, I went in and I played a game or two with Geigers and a game or two by myself beforehand, on close quarters, just running around in close quarters, just trying to shoot people in the face basically. And what I found was, you had people using the M416, like every second person was using the M416, if not everybody, like full stop. And then every person that wasn't using the M416 was using the PP19. And this created a kind of counterbalance in the actual gameplay. Like, it was like, okay, you... Like, and this is, it's not a good thing, it's something that DICE has created, because they were like, okay, so here's M416 camo, but also here's PP19 camo. And yes, there's like ones in between, there's JNG90 and all that, of course, but like, the easiest one to get by far is the PP19 camo. Like, you just have to get like 50 kills or whatever it was with each class, like assault, engineer, support, and recon. Whereas with the M416, everybody's going to try and get that as well, because they know the M416 is like one of the best weapons. So what I found like a lot in the 4 or 5 games that I played earlier on, just like while I got a chance to play, was that me with my PP19, because I chose to go with the PP19 first off, I was running into every second guy with an M416. Who's going to win a battle at any range, at any distance, at any advantage, unless the guy is a complete fail and just doesn't see me, or I completely get the upper hand by like coming up behind the guy? Who's going to win the battle between the M416 and the PP19? Like, you know yourself, the M416 is of course going to win that. So this is something that I think that, like, the assignments are easy enough to get. Like, they're not difficult assignments, but I just don't think DICE have quite gotten assignments right yet. Like, not one of their assignments has been like perfect yet. And like, I don't particularly expect perfection, but it's like every assignment list that they've put out has either been too easy, too hard, or has been stupid to the point where they're like, get 15 or 20 or something like that, get a load of C4 kills. Well, what did that lead to? That led to you couldn't play close quarters. And it was incidentally, actually, it was the close quarters DLC that assignment came with. You couldn't play close quarters for a while because everyone was putting C4 on the flags because they had the small capture area. And like, it's just, that's the way it's happened again now. You can't hope to do well, to be honest, in close quarters game modes now, or TDM or anything like that. Anything where there's close quarters combat with the PP19, because there's people using JNG90s at long range and M416s at close range or medium range, and you're just getting outshot. But I don't know. It's just something that kind of, I'm disappointed that they hadn't got right. They got close with the Aftermath expansion, I'll be honest. The assignments for that were they were like fairly easy. I'm on 9 out of 10 of them. I have to get the kills with vehicles. I haven't got any kills in any of the Aftermath vehicles yet. So that's something that I don't know. That's probably me. I have to get that right. But in my head, I think, well, maybe they shouldn't have made you get vehicle kills. But in anyway, that's just kind of how I feel about that particular subject. The assignments, while good, while fairly easy to get, they create an imbalance in the gameplay that I don't necessarily agree with. But anyway, let me know your opinions. I'm interested to know what you guys think, if you agree or not. But that's basically that. The assignments, they're good. I'm happy that I have them. There's something to do, but they do create a bit of an imbalance. So that's that. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a thumbs up. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe here if you're new already, I forgot to say, and goodbye.